Welcome to Everything Football and welcome to the Match Day 1 team selection. We are finally here, 2 days remaining until the start of the Champions League. Cannot wait for it to get started. So this team, I would say, is 90% done. Obviously, I'm recording this on Saturday night, so Sunday, there's still some games to be played on Sunday as well. So in case of any injuries or players missing out or players getting rested, there could be changes. So I'd say this is 90% done. The final team will be done as I'm live on Tuesday. The link is already in the description if you want to set a reminder for that. I'll be live on Tuesday. You can come on and ask any questions you have. We will get the team news for teams like Chelsea at that time as well. So there could be changes. But hey, as always, it's going to be very interesting. In case you haven't joined the league, there is the code on screen right now. The direct link is in the description as well. Without wasting any more time, let me get straight into it. So in terms of the goalkeeper, I've decided to go for a 4.5 million goalkeeper as of now. That is one position I might change depending on how I feel by Tuesday. I've gone for the Salzburg goalkeeper playing against AC Milan at home in the first game. I think for a 4.5 goalkeeper, yes, you do expect or do want clean sheets from your goalkeeper, but saves can happen, penalty saves can happen, and all that can get you points as well. So I've gone for Kohn, the goalkeeper from Salzburg. Obviously, saving money in terms of goalkeeper helps you with your budget in midfield and striking this season. There's a lot to choose from. So I've gone for him as the goalkeeper. In terms of defenders, as you can see, I have Van Dijk, Cancelo, and Hakimi. Van Dijk, I talked about him on another video talking about why I've gone for him. Basically, Trent Alexander-Arnold is 6.5 million. Obviously, Robertson is 6 million and Van Dijk is 5.5. So it's cheaper than them. And this season, it's all about how you spread your cash. I personally believe Trent, yes, can get a couple of assists here and there. Same with Robertson. But Van Dijk can getting some goals as well. He's already scored this season, so I prefer saving that 1 million. And anyway, don't expect Liverpool to keep a lot of clean sheets against Napoli, Ajax, all those teams. I expect them to score. I'm expecting a lot of high scoring games in that group with Rangers as well. But I have gone for Van Dijk there just in case they pull off a clean sheet. At least I can get those 4-6 points from Van Dijk. Cancelo, it's an obvious choice. I included him in the must-own players. He's currently owned by more than 40%. Man City have Sevilla in the first game. Sevilla is usually a tough game away from home, but Sevilla have not been great this season. The game that I just watched, Sevilla against Barcelona, they just lost 3-0 at home. So I'm expecting City to I actually expect them to win that game by 3 or 4 goals easily. And Cancelo is an attacking threat. City can keep a clean sheet anytime. Cancelo always gets bonus points as well in FPL, in the Champions League fantasy as well. He can get the player of the match and get you another 3 points, recovery points as well, since he runs back and forth. So that's why Cancelo is there. And then I've gone for Hakimi as well from PSG. That is another position I might decide to downgrade to Nuno Mendes, because Nuno Mendes plays on the other side at left back and is cheaper than him, and he basically does the same job. But Hakimi this season, he has already scored 2 goals and has a couple of assists as well. So he is what you basically get what you pay for. He is 6 million, and you do get what you pay for, exactly that, because you do expect him to get forward a lot. He can take free kicks, he can take corners. So Hakimi is in my team. Not the best first game against Juventus, but the rest of the group games are great. So that is why Hakimi is in my team for now. I'm sure not many people will choose him. Some people might go for Nuno Mendes. Some people might go with no PSG defenders, but I have gone with him because of the attacking threat. I think that's a solid back three in my team. Next up, let's go to the midfielders. As you can see at the moment, I do have, let's start on the left side, Bergwijn. I've talked about him in 2 different videos. I think he is a massive player. Like, he's not owned by a lot of people. I think at the time of recording, he's owned by like 2% only. As you can see, first game against Rangers, that same group with Napoli and Liverpool as well. I expect him to score in almost every single, or Ajax to score in every single game. Ajax are not shy of scoring goals, and he is going to be involved. He has started every single game for Ajax this season, and I believe whenever they score assist, he's going to be involved, and especially that first game, I do like it totally. They signed him, and he's had an impact immediately. So Bergwijn is in my team, and it's going to cost you only 7 million. The next one is Musiala, another one who's going to cost you only 7 million, plays in the Bayern Munich midfield. I'm not sure if that is enough for me. Obviously, a lot of people are going for Sané, Mane, all those guys. Mola maybe up front. But Musiala, 7 million, he is already getting assists this season and goals. And for 7 million, getting a Bayern Munich player, I am definitely 100% happy with that for now. I might decide to go for a different player or an extra Bayern Munich player, but I think their group is hard. As you can see, their first game is away to Inter Milan. I just watched Inter Milan losing to AC Milan, but you would expect Inter Milan to get some goals in that game, and it's not a sure Bayern Munich win. It could be a draw. Inter Milan could win that match, but Musiala is in my team. The next one is Luis Diaz, a cheaper option to go into Liverpool's attack. Salah, a lot of people will have Salah, but surprisingly, not as much as FPL. Right now in the Champions League, fantasy is owned by like 15% only, so not too many people have him. I do understand that because it's too expensive. Like if you go for him and then you go for the forward players like Lewandowski, Haaland, all those guys, it's basically impossible to have all those guys and then add Trent Alexander-Arnold and goalkeepers like Mendy. It's basically impossible. So Luis Diaz, he also had an impact this season. He scored every time I watch Liverpool. He almost scores every single game. I think he scored when they were down to 10 men. I think it was against, I don't remember the team, but he scored when they were down to 10 men. I think it was Crystal Palace. He also scored when they won by 9-0. He scored 2 goals. So I love that option as well against Napoli away from home. And then the next one is Florentino of Benfica. He has a very good fixture, Maccabi Haifa in the first game, and it's only 4.5 million. And he always starts for Benfica. So he basically allows us to have other players in the team. So that is my midfield that is starting there. And then in terms of the forward line, I'll also come to the bench. I do have players on the bench that are playing on Wednesday. And then the next one, the forward players. I saw a comment the other day saying, why am I going for 3 expensive forwards? As I said, you get what you pay for. Those 3 guys up front there, they are going to score. I'm expecting Haaland to pull in 10 goals, Benzema to pull in 10 goals, and Neymar to have at least 7-8 goal contributions in terms of goals and assists. Neymar this season, he has already scored, I think, 13 goals or something. I saw that and I was like, my goodness, like he's top in terms of goals and assists, higher than Mbappe, higher than Messi for this season. I think Mbappe has like 7 goals now, and that is because he has scored tonight in the game against Nantes. Neymar is going to score goals. He is going to take penalties. He sometimes takes some, sometimes Mbappe takes them. But every time Neymar takes them, he scores. So I think he's going to be on most of the penalties. And then Erling Haaland, 10 goals already in the Premier League for Manchester City. He is not joking around. He's always going to start for Man City, especially in the Champions League. Guardiola wants to win that competition, and I think Haaland is the one who's going to help them do that if they want to do it, and if they're going to do it. And then obviously Benzema, almost everyone is going to own him. So if you go without Benzema, you're absolutely brave. But I have gone with him. And as you can see on the first day, I have the captaincy on him. So I was even tempted to go with the second PSG player because they are going to score a lot of goals. It doesn't even matter if they're playing against Juventus. But I think for now, I'm going to go for Neymar. And if you go for Mbappe, basically, I have to drop Haaland or Benzema. So I'm happy with that as of now. So that is how the team is looking. In terms of the players who will come on the next day on Wednesday, I do have Adan of Sporting. I don't expect a clean sheet from him, but against Frankfurt, you never know. He is going to be playing on the next day. And then Kvaratskhelia of Napoli just watched another game against Lazio, and he scored again. He's up there with the top scorers. I think he's even still the top scorer. The last video I recorded, he was the top scorer with 5 goals, and he added another one today. I'm not sure if any of the other players in the league have added more goals, but he's a very, very good player. The top scorer in Serie A, and he's only 5.5 million. Yes, please. That is why he's in my team. I think many of you will get him as well. Nuno Tavares, I talked about him in a different video as well. Budget enablers, James. Nuno Tavares, 4 million alone is playing at wing back for Marseille, and that group I like it. Not the best first fixture with Tottenham, but after that, Frankfurt Sporting, I definitely love that. And then after that, we have Meja. That is a player that I actually did some research on by myself. As you can see, he's currently owned by, let me show you how many people own him right now, 0%. But I've seen for Club Brugge this season, he's played every single game and he's playing as a left wing back. So that is another gem that I didn't include in any other video, but I have him as for now. If he doesn't start the first match day, fine, I'll just switch it up again. But I've followed Club Brugge every single game, and he has started. There's even another defender at Club Brugge playing at centre-back, and it started every single game. And the first fixture is against Leverkusen at home. Definitely love that. So that is how my team is looking. Con and Adan in goal. Back the 5 defenders of Van Dijk, Cancelo, Hakimi, Nuno, Tavares, and Major. And then in midfield, Bergwijn, Musiala, Diaz, Florentino, and Kvaratskhelia. And then up front, Neymar, Benzema, and Erling Haaland. That is how my team is looking. As I say, this is 90% done. I'm still trying to figure out if I really need to get Salah into this team. Do I really need to go for Mbappe or Neymar? The changes I can make, it's possible to. If I want Trent Alexander-Arnold instead of Van Dijk, I can remove Van Dijk and put Trent there, and then I can remove Hakimi and put Nuno Mendes there. His teammates basically just change the Liverpool defender from Van Dijk to Trent and change the PSG defender from Hakimi to Nuno Mendes. Another thing I can do, if I drop Hakimi to Nuno Mendes, I can bring in Mbappe instead of Neymar. If I want Man City midfielders, I could drop Erling Haaland and go for someone like the Ajax striker who's 5.5, Bobby, and improve all these other midfield positions. But I actually do like the midfield. I love Bergwijn. I think he'll deliver. I think Musiala will deliver. I think Kvaratskhelia will deliver as well. So I'm actually happy this team, but 90%. I will figure out if I'm going to bring the likes of Salah or a different goalkeeper like Mendy. We get to see Chelsea's team news very early on Tuesday before the deadline hits. So if someone like a Chilwell starts or something like that, I might be tempted to go for their player. Let me know which players you've gone for. In case you haven't checked out the other videos on the page so far, the playlist is on screen right now. Click on it and you can just enjoy as videos come up. I think I have more than 10 videos there. You can watch the best midfielders, best forwards, best defenders, all that. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you on